Thank you for joining me on my channel tonight. Thank you, 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 thank you. You know, Toccara, I come in with a lot of gratitude. Like, y'all gonna get used to it. For my day ones and for my new people that pops up. Enjoying the wave, enjoying me, baby. Y'all gonna get used to it. Like, yo, she comes in with a lot of gratitude. So just do that. Just know that. But thank you, 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 thank you for joining me, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing the links. Please share the links. Thank you for the person who just showed me some love. It popped up on my phone and I didn't get the name. They was like, love your videos and stuff like that. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to you as well. Thank you to all my subscribers, supporters, lovers, haters, everybody in between, baby. We all got something to listen. You gotta love your haters too. You know, they out there watching. You gotta love them too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just thank you so much, God, answers universe, first and foremost. Thank you for the platform. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subscribers growing every single day, the likes, the comments, the sharing every single day. Thank you, 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 thank you. Gratitude. It matters. And I will say that on my channel forever and a day. Gratitude matters. Gratitude matters. It goes hand in hand. Gratitude matters. It matters. Because you got to be thankful for what you already have, for God to keep blessing you what you want and you know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You ain't even grateful for what you already have. Like, what is the point of wanting so damn much? You're not even grateful for what you already have. So definitely keep that in mind. Gratitude matters. I'm about to do my hair in a few days. So bear with me with this. Yeah, I'm about to do my hair, recolor it, all of that. I'm about to do my hair, so don't worry about that. But anyway, today's topic, I wanted to do a topic on a video that I saw. Um, as far as basically, let me tell y'all the video and then I'm gonna tell y'all the background. I'm gonna tell y'all the background of the video and then I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it, right? First of all, I want to say a big shout out to the younger LGBT community. When I mean younger, I mean like the teenage. They're even coming out even younger. I'm talking about 8, 9. They all coming out even younger. So big shout out to the people that the younger LGBT community. Now that I got that there, this is why this is viral video going around, and basically is this young lady telling her mom that she's a lesbian, like she's into women, and she want her mom to accept that, but her mom is like, no, you live underneath my house. You live underneath my roof. You need to date how I want you to date. You need to be how I want you to be, or you can get out. And she's willing to put her daughter on the street for being in the LGBT community, for being a lesbian. She's willing to put her daughter out for that information. And then she continues to say behind the scenes, because you don't see the mother in this video, you just see the daughter, because the daughter's the one who's recording. The mother in the background continue to say, I want grandbabies, I want kids. I want you to have some grandbabies for me, and you can't do that with no woman. And the young lady on the video was like, well, I love this girl who I went, because I think she's talking about her girlfriend. I love this girl. She treat me way better than any guy. Da 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 da. It just goes, into that aspect. Let me just say this. Fortunately, I was blessed as far as coming out, as far as telling my family who I was, like who I am, what I am. I'm talking about multiple lifestyles. I'm talking about from lesbians to polys to everything. They accepted Toccara from the gate. So, and that's never to throw anything into nobody's face, never. That's just to say there are people out there that's blessed in that department. So we don't really understand that point of view of somebody who went through a hardship coming out. We just don't get that. But it still hurt us. We still be like, damn, that happened to you. Like, coming out at a certain age, you have to be careful. If you're not 18 and older, if you're not on your way to college, if you're not on your own, because some people don't do college. They go straight into the work field and stuff like that. They do, they ready just to, make the money. They don't want to be in debt. It's, a lot of things. So, but as long as you're 18 and older or 17, Some people is on their own at 17, believe it or not. You got your own place, you're underneath your own roof. You can take care of yourself, you're doing your own thing. You can tell your family about your sexuality and lifestyle. You can do that if you choose. If you are 17 and lower as far as age go and younger, and you still live underneath your parents' roof and they don't approve of your lifestyle, and you could possibly be homeless or kicked out on the street or worse. I heard worse stories of people that have come out as far as conversion camps, as far as sexual abuse, as far as physical abuse, as far as them getting it beat out of them, fighting, arguments, anxieties, all of that. As far as coming out, you gotta just be smart. You gotta be careful. You know your parents. You know how they respond to certain things. You know, if it was either it's a religion thing or it's just they don't care for it thing or whatever. You know your parents. You know how they're gonna respond. It is never worth being put out, or worse, to come out. I would never tell somebody in this world. I have heard other people say this too, and congratulations to them as well, or big ups to them as well. I would never tell somebody they had to come out, especially a child. I would never tell a child, oh, you gotta come out to your parents and tell them your sexuality. No, you don't. Honey, you are underneath their roof. You are being taken care of by them financially in other ways. You cannot risk being put out on the street or worse things happening to you underneath that roof because of your sexuality or coming out to your parents, your grandparents, your aunt, uncle, whoever you got to come out to. Is not worth the negativity that sometimes follow, coming out. Coming out to your family or your parents or your loved ones, the negativity that follows. When you are grown and you are on your own, house first, then car, other things, then you can tell whoever you wanted to tell. You can scream it from the highest mountain, rooftop, whatever. You can then do that. If they disown you, if they don't want to be a part of your life, I know, listen, it's going to hurt. I don't know that personally because I didn't experience that, thank God. It's going to hurt. These your loved ones. This your family. It's going to hurt. You're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? That's the consequences sometimes in coming out to your loved ones. It's either that or you live your life in secret. You live two different lives. You live the life they want for you, and then you live the life that you really want. And even doing that sometimes have ended in people, doing some drastic things as far as lying, as far as transferring diseases and viruses and stuff. A lot can happen when you're down low. A lot can happen when, you're not honest with the people that you're with and that you love. A lot of negativity can come out of that as well. For the children out there, though, this is for the children out there and for the teenagers. Be careful coming out. If you know that your family can possibly disown you or worse for that information, okay? Then you say, well, you want me to hide? You want me to pretend I'm something I'm not? What you want me to do with that information? I want you to have a roof over your head. I want you to be able to, I don't want you to go through every day of abuse and mentally, physically, verbally, sexually, God forbid. Just, I don't want you to go through something you don't have to go through because you decided to come out. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of pain. Now, wounds heal, but psychological stuff don't heal like that. And even with therapy and pills and stuff like that, sometimes it takes years to heal psychological wounds. I don't want you to be hurt and you don't heal, I'm not saying hide who you are. I'm just saying be smart about coming out, Everybody is not accepting of that news. And for this young lady who went live and put her mom out there, whatever like that, and her mom reacted the way she reacted, I was her the same thing. Like, honey, it ain't worth being put out. Now, her mother said something about having kids and grandkids, and let me touch on that real quick. It's one thing you don't want your daughter to be in the LGBT community, fine, whatever. To go out there and further tell her in this video, hey, because I want some grandbabies and I want kids, and you want her to have kids, you want this girl to recreate life that she's not probably even ready to do, that I know she's not ready to do. So you would rather have a child that she's not ready for with a dude that she don't even want, be miserable, unhappy, possibly, God forbid, suicidal. And you know who's going to suffer the most? This poor child. A child that was not wanted, not planned. A child that you basically just said she had to have to be underneath your roof. Why would you tell her, oh, go out, I want some grandbabies. I want you to go out, find a man and get some grandbabies. And, you know, you can't do that with another woman. I don't care what she can and can't do with another woman. You think, because that's so not true, you can be a lesbian and have freaking kids. I don't have a child by choice, but trust me, if I wanted one, I could have one. But that is an idiot way of freaking thinking for the mom. She has this baby. She's unhappy with this man and this child. Who you think is going to suffer? That child is going to go through hell. That woman is not gonna love that child. That young girl is not gonna love that child. I only had you because your grandmother told me I had to, or I couldn't be underneath her roof. She's gonna take all that anger and frustration and abuse out on that little baby. Then that baby is gonna get put through hell because you wanted that child, not because your daughter wanted that child. You as a grandparent wanted that child. And a lot of you grandparents be killing me with that. Y'all want y'all want y'all children to have children that y'all don't want to take care of them half the time. Y'all don't even want to help take care of them. Don't drop that baby off here. These new grandmothers, oh God. Now some of them are good. My sister is a great, grandmother, and she is phenomenal. I take my hat off, every hat off to her. But for some of these other grandmothers, y'all don't even want to take care of the grandbaby. Y'all just wanted to hand down your legacy or your name or your bloodline. Y'all don't even help the child. Y'all don't even help the girl with the child. Y'all don't even help the boy with the child. Don't drop that baby off here. No, I got things to do. Don't drop that. I got my own life. So you wanted this grandchild for bragging rights, but you don't even want to help take care of the child. So you go out here and you start to have that baby to prove to you that she's not gay. She's taking all her frustration and anger out on this child. That child is suffering now. This innocent baby is suffering now because now she had a baby that she don't even want, never really wanted, with a dude that she don't even like, that she never even wanted to be with like that, or because you wanted it as the grandmother or grandfather. Listen. We have not even we, because I don't have a biological child. You have a child. You become a parent. You produce a baby in this world or whatever like that. You have to know that it will not. The child won't be perfect. Disowning them, kicking them out your house, abusing them, all that other mess that y'all got going on with these children these days. Foul. Absolutely not okay. And like I said, to tell your daughter, this girl that was on this video, I said I give her like maybe 16. She was a young lady, but she wasn't too young. But she was, I give her about 16. To tell your teenager to have a baby to prove to you that she's not gay is stupid. And I'm gonna put it out there. Like I said, she didn't show her mom. She just didn't show her, but I was like, I wish I could talk to her real quick. Like, no, that is not gonna help you turn your freaking daughter who's telling you that she's gay straight by having a child. That's gonna produce a grandchild that's gonna go through hell because it wasn't planned, it wasn't wanted. The child wasn't wanted, and you cannot. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me for calling it because it's never. It's a child. That child should not be put through, any type of chaos or hell because you wanted this child, and your daughter really didn't want the child the whole time. And you thought this would somehow make her straight again. No camp, no child, no. Listen, listen. Y'all gotta get out of this mentality that y'all can somehow change y'all child back to the way they were before they decide to be in the LGBT community. Listen. And the worst thing you could do is tell your child to produce a child just to make them think that there's something that they're not. And like I said, that child's who's going to really suffer the most is that child's. So that was just, like I said, that was just not smart for her to tell her daughter that. That's the point I'm trying to make too. For the parents out there, you have a child in your home, you know, they come out, it's your home. You put that child out, anything happens to that child, that's on your conscience forever. That's on you. That's on you. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. That's on you. You know, it's foul that these children can't come out and they can't have a safe place to come out and they can't tell their loved ones and they can't tell people, you know, who they are because they scared of something like that. But that's foul. I'm gonna just put that out. That is just so, that's so lame. I will want, if I was a biological mother, I will want my child to come to me and tell me whatever they need to tell me. So many children don't come to their parents to tell them things because of reactions like this. And it's not even that. It's a lot that children don't tell you that's really going on with them because they don't want, you know, they don't want to pay the price of certain things. Like they don't want to deal with you possibly thinking it's their fault. It's something that they did, why that happened to them. For the children that want to come out, and like I said, you're 17 and under. You're not on your own. I say 17 because, like I said, some 17-year-olds are on their own. Apartment or place or house, they are on their own. You know, it's a different time. There's different ways to make money these days. You know, different platforms and stuff like that. So they you know, they well off and they can live on their own even at 17, even at 16, to be honest with you. They can do what they want to do. And it's not just some summer job. They honestly out there making money and they can be on their own way faster. And thank God for that. Thank God for that opportunity that these teenagers today can possibly be on their own quicker. Because if you got a parent like this, you got to get out of Dodge now. You know? And like I said, I don't want a child to be homeless for coming out. I don't want you to be hurt. I said homeless or worse for coming out. So thank God they can be on their own quicker and they don't have to go through this chaos, you know, just for, you know, coming out. Like I said, for the kids out there, just be smart, honey. If you don't have the income or the means to be on your own just yet, and you know this could possibly get you put out or worse, I'm gonna keep saying that, or worse, please be smart about coming out, okay? It's not worth it. It's not, you don't have to let it be known right then and there. Then you say, well, I gotta live in secret because you're underneath their roof, honey. And it's out of that or it's some messed up, you know, you listen, I don't know personally about shelters and stuff like that, thank God. But from some of the stories that you hear out there in the world, they're not the best. You leave home or you get kicked out, God forbid, you wind up in one of them places, you gotta guard yourself. I heard about sexual assaults and just different things that happen in these shelters. You gotta be careful. You might be lucky to find an LGBTQ shelter and it's better and it feels more like home and they have cameras up and they will protect you there. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, some of these shelters are real foul. So just don't think, oh, I can leave home or they can kick me out and I can just go somewhere. No, you got to be careful, honey. You have to be careful. Okay? And that's just outside of trafficking and all this other crazy stuff that's out there possibly waiting for you as well. Be smart about coming out. Be careful about coming out. I'm not telling you to hide yourself and hide who you are. What I'm saying is it's not worth being homeless. It's not worth being put out. It's not worth any type of abuse that can follow that information. You see what I'm saying? Some people are mentally unstable. Some parents out there, and I don't even want to call them parents because just because you can produce and reproduce doesn't make you a parent. But some people out there, some adults, are unstable, honey. They hear that information and and some stuff will follow negative. unfortunately. So you have to be, you know, cautious of that. Just figure your parents out, figure what type of parents you have, figure how much you can tell them or want to tell them, but be careful. Get somebody advice, you know, an older person who's in a lifestyle. Say, hey, should I come out? You know what I'm saying? Just get some advice, or just, you can even listen, come and find this video. Come and find this video right here on YouTube. Be careful coming out at a young age. Just be careful. Every adult is not stable enough to handle certain information, and they do some very stupid things, unfortunately. Okay? Please keep that in mind. You know, you might have to live a secret life, you know, and nobody wants that, or want to do that, or want to have to do that. That's just the way that might have to go for a while. If it keeps you safe and it keeps a roof over your head, you know, if that's the alternative, and so you are 17 and older, 16 and older, because like I said, they becoming entrepreneurs younger and younger these days. Thank God. Like I said, you can escape, you know, or be on your way quicker, faster. Once you're on your own, take care of yourself. You want to come out, come out. And even then, if you still don't want to, it's your choice. But while you have to be underneath their roof and deal with them, be careful about coming out. Be careful about coming out. Don't let your friend get in your head and say, hey, I came out to my parents and they cool with it. And you forgot what your parents are. What they mentality is, what they unstable is, you know? You know what I'm saying? So don't get too excited and forget who they are. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Be careful coming out. Be careful coming out. And don't wind up without a place to stay, or worst, with that information happening to you. Okay? So just keep that in mind for the younger generation that wants to come out, you know, to their loved ones and stuff like that. Just know what type of people are in your life mentally. Mentally. I don't care about them being bosses and all of that, and financially, they mentally. Having money don't make you mentally all there. And if you don't believe me, look at Hollywood. Oh, we went there. Look at Hollywood. All that money. Most of them ain't mentally. So that's why. And this is no, how you say, this is no shot at them, or this is no shade. But baby, if money made you mentally stable, what the hell is going on over there? Okay, so don't think, oh, they bosses, they this, they should understand this information. Listen, make sure that they mentally capable of learning this information, and just accepting that, or just, yeah, just please be careful coming out at a young age, you know, in somebody else's living arrangement. Please be careful with that. Please, okay? Please. All right, I'm going to get off of here now. Like I said, big shout out to the younger people in the LGBT community. Stay safe, stay focused, know what to do, know what not to do. Get some advice, and just be safe out there, okay? Just keep yourself safe out there with your information. Keep yourself safe, okay? But I gotta get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Thank you for that compliment. Thank you so much. And Heather, do you play tonight? I don't know exactly what you were saying as far as, do I play tonight? I'm on here. I'm doing this video tonight, so I don't know what that question was. But okay. But hopefully I was able to answer that. I didn't really understand the question, honey. But big shout out to you guys too. Thank you. And as always, peace from a nerd. And I will catch you guys on the next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye.